But for now, let's do some Mega Man X, because the Legacy Collections 1 and 2, I don't understand why they're being separated into two collections, to be honest. Like, why not just sell the entire thing in one package? Because the original Mega Man Legacy Collections for the OG series were initially released separately, so it kind of made sense to release one Legacy Collection and then the other. But they just go straight out and just release two new collections on the same day, which makes a little bit less sense. But whatever, I built both. Hi Zachary, welcome to the stream. Just got to make sure that this volume is not super loud. So I don't think I've ever streamed Mega Man X, but I have played it before.
Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
So just for a record, I've only played, in the past, like years ago, I played 1, I played 2. I actually streamed X4 last year, but that was before this was this collection was a thing. And I will probably play it again just because I love Mega Man X4. I played X5 and then I think that was it. I don't think I played 3, 6, 7 and 8. I don't think I've beaten 2 actually, but I've beaten 1 and 4. And I think I beat 5, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played that one. I think the series probably drops off after X5, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I should probably change controllers actually, because I've got a 8-bit Do SF30. It's basically a Super Famicom / SNES controller that can connect to the Switch. So let me just do that real quick. Search for controllers. Let's disconnect this one. Set that in the corner there, hopefully don't accidentally trigger it. And let me look at the controller to see how I do this, because it's got a cheat sheet on the back to tell you how to sync it to Switch. Power button plus Y, right, okay. I don't remember which one's power button. I think it's working. Or at least it's connecting. Let me just wait for it to connect. I had someone to use my YouTube account at school today that someone unsubbed me from you. Oh, that kinda sucks. Let me try reconnecting. Come on, controller. I may be in the wrong menu. 1 second. Pair new controllers. No. Change grip order. Is this where I connect it? I'm trying to connect my Super Famicom Bluetooth controller, so I've got like a good D-pad and buttons to work with. Not that the Pro controller's bad, this is just better for platforming games. I don't remember which button. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. Got it. We're good. It's actually kind of appropriate we use this one because we're going to be playing what was originally a SNES game. Let me just check the options real quick to tinker with stuff real quick. Yeah, I'm going to keep the screen like that. Yeah, I want to turn the filter off. I'm not really a fan of sprites being smoothed out like that, so I'm going to keep that off. Hunter medals, I guess that's like achievements within the game. Right, so let's get started. Enable Rookie Hunter to lower difficulty, no thanks. Right, so let's do this. That kind of sucks that they were doing that. Some people just do asshole things, I guess. You know, I don't think I've ever properly seen the intro screen for this. Of course, the text will go by fairly fast, so I probably won't be able to read all of this, nor should I even bother to attempt to. But I think there is, like, a backstory screen, which I could maybe read. Yeah, here we go. Warning, X is the first of a new generation of robots, which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being, the results would be disastrous, and I feel that no force on Earth could ever be able to stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not be able to live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. Oh, Dr. Light. What does the T stand for? Like, what's his first name? Okay, just making sure the buttons are correct. They are, yes. I think, yeah, that works. Dr. Thomas Light. You know, I never actually knew he had, like, a canonical name, so that's something I just learned. Every time I see this intro stage, all I can think of is the Sequelitis video that Eagle Raptor made. If you've never seen Sequelitis, I recommend checking his Megaman vs Megaman X video. It's a really good YouTube video, it's like one of my favourites. Basically, it's a very deep analysis of like the level design around the intro stage and how it's an excellent idea. It's also got a lot of good jokes in there as well. But it's mainly a great source of like game design, like analysis, and learning what makes a good game a good game. Also, I can't dash right now, I need to get the dash boots, of course. That doesn't come till a little bit into the game. Oh, so this is a really good song. Riding on cars! We'll get to do that in a moment as well. In a manner of speaking, I have streamed the Mega Man X1, but it wasn't the original game. It was the Game Boy Color remake for it that I streamed, like a year ago, I think. It should be on the YouTube channel. It's called Mega Man Extreme, with an X, because X is cool. In the words of Bender, the X makes it sound cool. So once I get through the intro stage and do a little bit of the game, I want to talk about a couple things that have been on my mind recently. Some stuff from Comic-Con that happened, San Diego Comic-Con, and the new TMNT cartoon I also want to talk about as well, because I saw the first few episodes of it. And just destroy that. Riding on cars! But yeah, if you've never seen that video, and I know Moo has because he quoted that, it's a really good watch. Like, after I watched that video, I looked at video games a completely different way in terms of design and how they, like, structure levels or tutorials to kind of teach you, not just tutorials, but, like, levels in general to kind of teach you the basic concept of the game without being all up in your face about how to actually do shit. Because you know how in games these days, when you have to learn how to do something, it's like, oh, if you press this button, you can do this. Mega Man X does none of that, and it teaches you everything you need to know within the intro stage. That's how fucking good it is. Right, so, anyways, you worthless piece of scrap metal, did you think you could defeat me? This is Vile, by the way. One of the protagonists, one of the antagonists to this game. And there's Zero. Guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He was designed to be a war machine. I accidentally skipped that there, but I remembered the dialogue. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. You can do it! So even though this is like several hundreds of years, maybe even... Yeah, this is like several 30 years ahead, I think, of like the original Mega Man series. They still have metals, those little guys. Those are basically the Goombas of the Mega Man series. So I always start with Chill Penguin, because that is where one of the most important upgrades are available. All of the upgrades in the game you have to look for, but in this level it's pretty much given to you, because it's that integral to the game. Thankfully it's not super long into the level. You know, the SF30 controller feels really nice for games like this. I don't use it all that often just because most games are generally better with like a conventional like Pro controller. But this is the kind of game where it's perfect for it because this game was... that controller was basically made for games like this. There we go. So you can see how that jump was kind of a struggle, just because it's such a long jump. I think that might have been intentional to show you the difference between how long of a jump that is and how easy of a jump it is after you get this upgrade. Do you have lives before game over? Yeah, I think you start with 3 lives and then you get game over. Also, I apologise in advance for my best Dr. Light, Mega Man 8 impression. So you've come! X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight, Mega Man. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you'll be able to increase your powers, Mega Man. Beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speeds. I don't even know what this fucking voice is, and I don't know how I can do it, but I can do it. Good luck, X. You must find Sigma immediately, Mega Man. So this is the first major upgrade, and it's dash boots. So this basically, let's go back to that one part down here. So this is how much easier it is. Once you have the dash boots, you can just do this. Or you can dash from the wall. Dash jump from the wall. So it dramatically improves how you play the game. And it's so important to the game that it practically gives you it. The only downside is, if you're playing this for the first time, like you've never played Mega Man X before, then you have to guess which level it's in. They should have given it during the tutorial level so that you can get acquainted with it before you start picking stages. Because most of the levels are designed with it in mind, and it becomes a bit of a pain without it. So yeah, you've got mechs in this, which is another cool thing. Don't know if that mech is still there. Yeah, it becomes a permanent thing from Mega Man 2 onwards. The first game, though, you have to collect it. Oh, right, that's an achievement. Gimp my ride. I'm pretty sure there is a heart container in one of those things, but I can't get the mech up there. I think I may have fucked that up. I'll come back to the stage and do that later. You can shoot those things? Oh, I thought you had to punch them. I thought those were like one of those things where if you try to shoot it with your gun, it goes plink, like it just bounces off. I didn't actually try. Yeah, create a projectile thing, or create barriers and then use projectiles that don't work against it. Ah! Okay, that makes no sense. In Buster we trust. Did you see that though? I used the Mega Buster, like the charged Mega Buster, to hit him from behind, and he fucking flinches backwards instead of forwards. Physics, what are those? It's funny how this game still retains the password system even though you no longer need it for the collection. Because I believe if you press... what button is it? Not that button. There we go, because you can just save it, I think. Or it just auto-saves. Is this the screenshot button? Yep. Just checking. Right, so let me think for a second. I believe Spark Mandrill is next. I think I remember the weaknesses. Before I played this game, I had never heard of a Mandrill. Apparently it's some sort of a monkey. Oh, so this is basically Sir Please the level. Or parenthesis, ditto, parenthesis. No, it's not parenthesis, sorry, it's brackets. Opening bracket, ditto, closing bracket. Right, we need to come back for that one. We don't have the weapon required to actually grab that. I'm going to be returning to a few levels later because we won't have the correct items for them. Is there a way to change the controls from here? Does the game autosave when you beat one of the bosses, yes or no? Like, I need to go back into my controller settings because I need to rebind some buttons. No? How do you save it then? I want to reassign the dash button, but I can't seem to do that from here. I guess I could just screenshot the password and then just put it back in. I'll finish this level and then I'll do that. I'm not happy with the dash button being where it is. Damn it. There you go, first death. Feel free to keep count of that because I will not. There is a save prompt that appears during the weapon screen. Yeah, I didn't actually see that. Right, so I'll save that then when we get there. Yeah, because with the OG Mega Man Legacy Collections, you could save at any point using save states, but you can't seem to do that here. Hate those things. Only purpose is to get in my way. Also, where are them health drops at? Give me some Slurp Juice. Oh wait, wrong game. Ah! Okay, that's totally fair. Either beat the stage or get a game over and press the X button to save. Right, okay then. I will remember that. Thank you. course, when I have full health, the health pickup starts to appear. Fuck! Why am I so bad? Oh yeah, there is X to save. Right, well we'll save it and rebind the dash button. Right, so how do you load the game then? Do you have to go back to the password screen? Let me just quickly rebind the buttons. Right, so dash. I want to change that to... Wait. Wait, you only have L and R, but you don't have L2 and ZL and ZR? What? Okay, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna have to change some buttons around then. Fuck, what was that again? It was, jump is B. Shoot is Y. Jump and shoot, man. Oops. Yep, it's one of those controller things. I much prefer dash to be assigned to the L or R button. I don't remember which I usually set it to, but let's just say L. I think. What is it in Mega Man X originally? Does anyone remember which one it was assigned to? L or R? In fact, I'm going to look this up myself. Mega Man X, which shoulder button is dash? It feels more natural to have one of the shoulder buttons for switching, or for dashing, sorry. So that you can have your other two buttons, like thumb 3 for the other two buttons for jumping and shooting. So you don't have to like juggle the 3 on the 4 buttons that are on your right thumb. I can't talk tonight. Trying to figure out which one it is. Dash is always remapped to L. I'm just reading a forum post. I'm gonna do L for now and see how that works. So for this, change that to X, and I might as well change this to A. Actually, hang on a second, you can use... wait. Oh, right, never mind. So I'm a little bit confused by how this is laid out. I hate the fact that it overwrites your buttons like that. That's kind of annoying. Right, so we'll set that to A. Okay, then we set this to X. And then dash is L. Then jump is B. And then shoot is Y. Okay. Right, that works. I think that's good. Right, hopefully that applied itself. Right, let's go back into password, and that should... Yep, here we go. X to loads. Right, that's massively convenient. So it's not quite save stating, but there is saving. Yeah, this is much better. At least I believe this is how I used to play it, like... So while I can press the shoulder button to dash, my thumb is free to hover above the jump and shoot buttons so that I can do those more easily. It's weird how it's not set to that by default, I guess because they wanted the L and R buttons for swapping weapons. There we go. Right, this feels infinitely... Oh, this feels infinitely better, being set up this way. Oh, come on, I thought it was going to be like 3 blasts and that would be it. I don't know if there's a way to change the slowdown, like get rid of the slowdown. There we go. Give me a big health container. Nope. Not container, what do you call it? Just a standard health recovery thingy. I feel like with each passing stream I talk less. My cognitive abilities to talk become less and less so. There we go. Oh, fuck! Please tell me it checkpoints after I beat that water thing. Okay, good. I was blinded by greed there. Yeah, come on. Okay, this thing's annoying me now. I don't remember being this bad at Mega Man X, but then again it has been quite a few years since I last played this one. I'm better at the OG Mega Man series, I guess. There we go. Got to do a dash jump to reach that one. Shit. Crap. Yeah, he's got iframes as well if you do it too early. Should be fine. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, even though he's got a clear weakness, he's still a bit of a pain because he does a lot of damage. I still need to find quite a few heart tanks before I can get full health. That's another thing this game does differently from OG Mega Man. Like, you need to collect heart tanks because you start with about half of the health you would normally get. So if you're like into the regular Mega Man games and you come into this, you're going to find it initially difficult until you get that. Also, welcome to the stream, Slime Cat. Right, I believe this one's next. I wish you could use the L2 button or the ZL button instead of using the regular L button, because it's a little bit easier to reach the back trigger than it is to press the shoulder button, but whatever, it's close enough. Also, I believe there's an Easter egg here. Yeah, in fact, we went right past it. So, you've seen those mechanical bats? They look quite distinct, but if we go back a little bit, not this one, but this one, look at this bat. Obvious reference to Mega Man, the OG Mega Man series, specifically Mega Man 2. That's a one-in-a-kind enemy that doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. It just sits there for some reason, just as a little nod to the original series. Right, let's grab another one of these platforms. I think it has... it's more likely to drop extra lives as well, so maybe we could grind lives out of this. Yep, there you go. It's got an increased lives drop. Okay, now I'm just getting extra lives every single time. How many lives do I have? I've got 5. Might as well bring up to 9. Since we're here. Means I won't get that many game overs for early game, while I get my upgrades and heart tanks and more weapons. Right, this one. Nope, this one. There we go. Right, life counter is maxed. Let's continue with the level, which we just started. But yeah, if you ride this platform, that's easy to miss. I guess that's why they put that there, because most people won't even bat an eye at that. Pun not intended. Oh yeah, the new Mega Man cartoon that's coming out next month. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'll reserve judgment until I actually watch the thing, but it's not looking... Something about the CG and the design kind of looks off to me. It's kind of hard to describe. It's called Mega Man Fully Charged, I believe. But yeah, something about the CG kind of gives me... It gives me a bit of a Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures vibe, which is a Pac-Man cartoon that... I haven't really seen any episodes of it, but the general consensus was that it was kind of bad. Okay, so this part you've just got to spam your buster. Shit. I don't know if I'll be able to reach that. Nah, fuck, I was too slow because I got hit at the start there. You know what? We're gonna retry that. I want to pick up the fucking heart container. I don't want to come back to this level. At least not yet. We'll come back to it eventually for something else. But right now we need to get this. There we go. If I didn't fucking get hit at the start there, I would have made it. I think there's like another 3 or 4 of them left before we get to full health. Okay, so here's a really cool set piece. Get ready for it. Whee! Just jump straight off. Now for Armored Armadillo. Who is now just a plain Dillo, apparently. Not only is that his weakness, but it also destroys his armor, so he can no longer block your projectiles. So yeah, I'll reserve judgment on, like, it doesn't look amazing, like, I don't like the design, and the premise sounds a little bit generic. Instead of like an actual Mega Man, it's like a kid who goes to high school who, I guess when shit goes down, he leaves high school to become a superhero kind of thing. It's one of those stories. There we go. Hit him in the foot, that's his weakness. My enchanted shin! But I've got a couple other cartoon-related things I want to talk about. Let me bring up the... I've got a notepad here that has some talking points that I wanted to bring up on the stream. So, Comic-Con happened over the weekend, and there was a couple things they shown over that. Oh, I forgot to press save. Oh well. Let's see. Armored Armadillo. Trying to remember the weakness. Don't tell me what it is, I'll figure it myself. Just thinking. I'll get to my talking point in a second once I get to the next level. It's not that. It's not this. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's the Lunch Octopus. Launch Octopath Traveler. I haven't actually played Octopath yet. I bought it a while ago, but I haven't actually started that. I won't be streaming it. It's a really big game and I don't have the time for that. Not when there's a bunch of other smaller games I want to stream, including the ones I'm doing right now. Plus I want to resume Kingdom Hearts sometime this fucking decade. I've been meaning to get back to that and I'm finding myself not getting the time to. But I will get back to that soon. I want to get through the Kingdom Hearts series before KH3 comes out next year. So yeah, Comic-Con came and went. I don't really keep my eye on the news with Comic-Con unless it's something that interests me. But I don't know much of what was shown at Comic-Con, but there was a couple things that interested me. One of them was the Invader Zim movie that's coming out next year, I think. They've shown the teaser for that, and it looks really fucking good. If you've never seen Invader Zim, I would recommend checking that out. It's a really funny show. Easily one of my favourite cartoons of the 2000s. And cancelled well before its time. So it's good to see that there's going to be a movie coming and it looks like it's more or less what you would expect based off what it looks like. Uh-oh. How much fucking health does that thing have? Does that thing? I don't know how I can... I don't know. I can't fucking talk. Oh shit. Nope. Yeah. Good. It's a good thing I've got an ample supply of extra lives. But yeah, I really hate this mini-boss. Super annoying. Nope, not enough lemons were fired. But yeah, the Invader Zim movie. I forgot what the subtitle of it was, but I'm definitely going to check it out whenever that comes out. You know how when the current moves and you try to run away from it, but then you fucking fall off the edge and you're just like basically killing yourself by accident? God, why do I suck at this? How many lives have I got? 3. I've pretty much expended the majority of my lives at this point because of that. That was dumb. I shouldn't have just spammed jump there. Okay, this will be the one. There we go. Only because fucking RNG was nice enough not to make him do that vacuum move. On the plus side, I got an extra life back for my trouble. So yeah, Invader Zim movie, I think it's out next year. I hope that it's successful enough to warrant them bringing the series back, because I do think it got cancelled in its prime. Which is what usually happens to all the good shows, so it would be nice to see that come back for another couple seasons if the movie proves to be successful, and I'm pretty sure it will be successful. Because there is a fan base out there, there's a community, like people want to see Zim come back. And we're not that far off from seeing his return. That rambling aside, what else happened at Comic-Con? There wasn't that much actually, but they shown off they shown off a teaser trailer for the remainder of season 1 of DuckTales, and there's only like a few more episodes left, like 4 or 5 more episodes before season 1 comes to a close. But what they shown of that trailer looks really good. The trailer ends with a very brief teaser look at Magica, because up until now, Magica's been like built up as this character who's not quite there yet, but they will appear by the end of the series, and it looks like that's going to be in the finale, which I'm looking forward to. You've heard me talk about DuckTales a lot, like the reboot, because it's that fucking good. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see where this goes and where it ends up. Oops. Bit of a monotonous boss fight, this one. There we go. I was kind of worried that that health drop would have landed in the spikes, thus defeating the point of it being there. There we go. That was the whole reason I came down there, just to get that heart tank. Definitely worth it. So yeah, last week's episode of DuckTales, I don't remember what it was actually. But I think it was a decent episode, I just need to mentally remember what it was about. Oh yeah, I remember what it was about. Again, it was like another episode that was pushing the narrative forward with Magica Dispel, who is like the villain. I feel like every time I talk about the DuckTales reboot, I just have the tendency to gush, but I can't help myself because it's really... like, in this day and age where cartoon reboots generally suck, it's nice to see something that has, like, actual effort put into it. Effort, care, love and attention. But I've got plenty of room to fight this now. Should probably fill my health up before I go in that door. I don't know if these guys even drop health items. They probably do, I think. Yeah. Nope, doesn't seem like they do. At this point, I should probably end up just losing this life. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to waste weapon energy only to die. Right, so give me one quick second, I need to check something super fast. I've got like a list of talking points here for things I want to talk about. So DuckTales Season 1 is coming to an end soon, in the next few weeks. I think it ends late August, so that's like another 4 weeks, I believe. Yeah, 4 weeks. And thankfully, it got renewed for a second season, so it is coming back, so that makes me very happy. It looks like it's doing well with the ratings to warrant it getting a second season. Oh shit. I forgot to switch weapons. I may have fucked myself up by doing that. Oh, I got this. I think. Ugh. There. Gotta love how he fucking blocked the last 5 of those shots. Invader Zim was my favourite show until it got deleted. Yeah, Invader Zim was great. So, DuckTales is getting a second season, which is good. One more thing I really want to get off my chest, and this is in the topic of like reboots. Let me just save this real quick. Right, I think I remember who's next. I believe it's this guy. Okay, so you guys, if you guys have been watching my streams and you've heard me talk about some stuff that I'm into, like interested in terms of like DuckTales and whatnot, you probably know that I'm into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, I'm a massive fan of it. And I usually sing praises of like the series, like the different series that they've had. Like the CGI one from Nickelodeon that recently finished like last year was actually really good. The Nickelodeon one, the 4Kids one, sorry, from 2003 was fantastic. And I guess to an extent the 80s one was pretty good as well, but that was like, obviously it hasn't aged as well, the 80s version, but it was during a time where cartoon standards were not what they were now. So when you look at it through those lenses, it's still a pretty good show, pretty fun, entertaining. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I saw the first few episodes of it. I'm not sure I'm a fan of what they're going for with this new series. The series is called Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's still Nickelodeon branded, like Nickelodeon still have the license to TMNT, so instead of CGI it's like a 2D animation style, but it's a much more cartoony, much more exaggerated looking one, and it's more heavily focused on humour and less about the story or narrative. That's what kind of annoys me, actually. Like, it's not really focusing on narrative so much as it's just like 10-minute self-contained episodes that are humour first. I don't even think Shredder is in it, at least not as far as I'm aware, because he's not in the first 4 episodes. And I don't think I see him in the intro as well, because I've watched the intro a couple of times. But yeah, there's a lot of things about this new TMNT that I'm not a fan of. Maybe it'll get better, but I'm not holding my breath for that, sadly. He might show up later, yeah, I suppose. Splinter is like, you probably know who Splinter is. He's like the rat who's like the sensei, the master, like the guy who teaches the turtles all of their moves and trains them every day. I don't like how they've treated his character in this new series. Like, he's basically more of a jerk this time around. It seems like my first impressions of him from the first couple episodes are not good. Also, the show has a gimmick. The only episode that's like 20 minutes long is the pilot episode, because they have to they have to make time for like the turtles to get their gimmick of the series, which in this case is like magical weapons. So basically they get into a scuffle with like this villain of the episodes, and they don't have anything to fight with, but they find these magical weapons that just happen to be sitting around in this cavern somewhere, and they look exactly the same as the regular weapons, but they've got like magical abilities tied to them. So yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Also, this jump is really hard to make. It is possible, it's just really hard. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking carpal tunnel by the time I get this. I wish the L button... I wish I could use the trigger and not the shoulder L button for my dashing. Yeah, give me a second. I can feel... my fucking finger feels like it's ready to fall off because I keep pressing that L button. Doesn't help that my hands are big. Oh, I hate this. This is annoying, this one. At least you can hear nice music. I'm gonna stop doing that. Don't need to hear the humming of a charged beam while we're trying to... I don't think that jump is possible. I'm pretty sure it is, actually. It's a really difficult jump to make. Nearly. So this is going to be the next 10 minutes of the stream. I wish it would slide down a bit slower so I can actually make that. This is basically a pixel perfect jump, and I think this is the only way to reach it. Don't you love it when you can feel the lactic acid building in your fucking hand because of how you're holding the controller? Yeah, maybe the L button for dash is not the best thing for this kind of part, this part of the level. Nope. Give me a second to recover my fucking finger. I'm not I'm not dying or anything, it's just due to how the controller's buttons are laid out, it's a little bit annoying trying to press the L button instead of the L trigger, which sits more comfortably with your finger. The Switch version doesn't let you use the triggers for some reason. I don't know why I'm holding that. Instinct, I guess? Almost. Can you actually use Boomerang Quangle's thing to grab this? I thought you had to jump for it, because I'm pretty sure I've got this before. You can? Right. Couple more tries and I'll leave. Or I'll advance the stage. Yeah. If only it didn't slide down so fast so I can get the exact pixel. Too slow. Right, 5 more attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fuck this. Yeah, sorry to keep you guys waiting. Let's just continue. If I keep doing that, my fucking finger's gonna come off. In fact, I'm not going to dash for a moment. Like, my left index finger is a little bit sore now because of that. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I have done that before. But whatever. It's just annoying that the boomerang Kawanger weapon is in this level, so inevitably you're going to have to play it twice. Shit. Yeah, he can go fuck himself. At least the missile has a lot of ammunition, unlike most of the weapons. Who here is excited for Mega Man 11? Yep, I'm excited. I look forward to picking that up. When's that come out? Oh, when's that come out again? October? Or November? Later this year, at some point. I'll definitely stream that the day it comes out, or probably not the day it comes out actually, because I want to pick it up physically and I'm going to have to import it from the US. So like Sonic Mania last year, I'm not going to be able to play it day one because of that. Kinda sucks, but whatever. October 2nd, right. The first week of October I'll probably be playing it then. I can't really give you a solid date. Unless I can find a place online in which I can pre-order the collector's edition. Because the collector's edition is not being sold, or even the physical game's not being sold in Europe. Like, you can only get it digitally in Europe, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I want the physical game, and I want the Mega Man 11 specific amiibo. So it seems really backwards that the European version doesn't, like, in Europe they don't sell that. So I will have to find a place online to import both of them. I might as well go back in here just to get the heart container, then I can leave. Just going to damage boost my way through most of this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to put into words how I feel about Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. As a big fan of TMNT, it doesn't really sit right with me, this new series. Which is a shame, because I love every other TV series that they've made up to this point, not counting the live action one, which I've never actually seen, but I've heard it's bad. I think that one's called The Next Mutation. But yeah, maybe it will get better, and I'm just not feeling what they've got so far. Like, the first episode was legitimately difficult to watch for me. Of course, you know there's going to be people coming out of the woodworks saying that this show sucks, and then you're going to have these SJWs basically saying, oh, you're just saying that because April is black, you're a racist. Because that's what people did when people said Ghostbusters 2016 sucked, because it's got an all-women cast, therefore you're a misogynistic sexist pig. And I hate to go on a ramble there, but you know it's true. You know it to be true. Like, people are going to fucking do that. Like, I don't care if April O'Neil is black. Like, that's the least of my concerns with this show. My concern is that the show is not good, in my eyes. At least based off of the first 4 episodes. But you know there's going to be people that are going to be like that. I don't normally talk about SJWs or all that political jazz, but let's face it, that's what's going to happen. I predict. If it hasn't already happened, that's what's going to happen. Just you wait. So let's move along from that and let's do this. There we go. Can we exit the level with this? Yes or no? Like, can we exit and keep the heart container? Or do we need to finish the level to keep it? I'm assuming you can leave with that. You can. Right, that's good. Let's see. I believe Sting Chameleon is next. Let me take a quick drink while this is going on. It's still really warm. I had to shut my windows because the traffic... I mean, it's not really bad now, but sometimes you'll hear a vehicle going by and I'm quite close to the street. So yeah, whenever I do live streams, I generally close the windows just to make sure that there's like no background noise. I believe there is an upgrade in this level as well, like an armor upgrade. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is where the upgrade is located. You can't even reach the other side of the room, so I could just stand here and not get hurt by that claw. Oh shit, I tried to dash there, it didn't work. Is it faster if I just use pellets? Because this is taking a while by charge shots. Yeah, I think this is faster actually. There we go. Get ready for a god-awful Dr. Light impression. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your system by 50%. You must equip this armor immediately, Mega Man. I mean, Mega Man. I love doing that fucking bullshit sounding Dr. Light voice. I don't know how I can do that, but it's hilarious that I can. So yeah, now we can basically take 50% more damage than usual. Also, I believe there's a secret down here. Yep. Oh, we can't go in there yet. We need the boot upgrade to get in there. So we're gonna have to come back to this stage later. A lot of the stage you have to come back later to get the rest of the stuff. You can break those blocks with the wall jump. You need the boot upgrade to actually do that. Oh. I believe the boot upgrade is at Mammoth's. What's the name of him? Magma Mammoth or something? Flame Mammoth? It's located in his stage, I think. Wouldn't it be cool if you could fucking take that boss armor? Not boss armor. Take the metal armor into the boss's room. That would be fantastic. It's Storm Eagle stage. Right, well, Mammoth will be... I don't remember. The helmet? Yeah, it's the helmet. Fortunately, this one's not too hard if you have the weakness for it. Ah! D-pad, please. Plus that double defense means we can take more hits and get away with it. Right, so Storm Eagle is next. I remember this as this weakness. Like, 'cause I have played this game to completion before, like years ago, but I'm just like trying to remember what everything was. But it's kind of coming back to me. So I think I should be able to finish this tonight. Depends on how long it takes for me to get through the Sigma stages, because those are going to be the big ones. Let me just check my stream uptime real quick. Need to keep an eye on that. Right, okay. So Storm Eagle and then Flame Mammoth. This is probably the best song in the entire game, actually. It's probably because of that rocking guitar intro. But the melody itself is really good. Need to go back around again. No! Nope. Damn it, I missed that ride. So yeah, I'm quite well acquainted with Mega Man X1, but it has been a few years since I last played this, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty. But yeah, that heart container's really well hidden. Have you ever played Rivals of Aether? I don't think I have. Is that Smash Bros. Indie game? Why do you ask? I only know it by name, I've never played Rivals of Aether. Oh, right. I thought the camera was going to scroll down there. Da. Da 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 da. Sorry, I was reading the flammable containers. Each one said DA. Ah shit. Okay, we're good. Really hate those enemies. Also, I believe this is the only Robot Master boss where you fight outside, which is kind of cool. Yep. Got my first D-tank. I was asking because I wanted to fight you. I don't know if I've got the game, I'll have to check. Give me one quick second, I need to turn my mobile tethering off because I had it on for... that's good, dropping my phone like that. Totally a professional streamer right here. I just need to quickly turn my mobile tethering off because I had it on for No Man's Sky, which as it turns out I didn't even need it for tonight because my friend was unable to play with me tonight, but that's fine, that's okay. Sorry that I came across as passive, I'm not passive about it. It's just circumstances, you know? It's a good thing that my living room has carpet in it. And I've got a case on my phone, so it didn't really take any damage. My phone is insured as well, so even if it did break, it's covered. Do you remember me? It's Inks. Oh yeah, I remember you. Haven't seen you for quite a while, how are you doing? I don't know if I can jump down here without dying. I think that's a death trap. Yeah, I'm not going to go down there. I don't think there's anything below me. If I try going down there, I'm just going to end up falling and dying. But yeah, I remember you. The last time you were at my streams, I think I was playing... Fuck, what was that? It was either Metroid Samus Returns, or it was something else. I actually need to rejoin the Discord server, I lost my old account. Well, if you want, I can give you the link. In fact, let me do that right now. I can grab the link for you. Do you want me to boot your old account then, since it's no longer active? Because I can kick that off and then you can rejoin with your new one. Right, let me kick the old one off real quick. I think I remember what one it was called. I'm not actually sure which one your account was on. Maybe it automatically kicked it off because it was inactive for so long. I don't know. But yeah, there you go, the link is right there. Do you think Capcom might make a Mega Man X9? I mean, they made a Mega Man 11, so never say never. It would be nice to see another one, as long as they go back to basics. Like, if they made a new Mega Man, and it was modelled after Mega Man X4 in particular, I'd be happy. I feel Mega Man X4 is the perfect game of the bunch, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me on that. A lot of people think X1 is fantastic, and I do like it. But Mega Man X4 resonates with me more. Despite all the goofy cutscenes and voice acting, I think it's a much more solid game. This one, though, is a great starting point. X2 is great, but it's also really hard. Same for 3. Oh shit. I thought there was something down there. Whoops. How far back did I get sent? I don't even know how far back this actually is. Oh, there's a secret up here. Oh, here we go. Time for another upgrade. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, Mega Man, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. I think your stream is acting up again. Hang on a second. Nope. OBS says I'm not dropping any frames. Let me just double check OBS real quick. Nope, I'm not dropping any frames. It might be you, MSP. Maybe refresh. It went offline for a second. Right, well that might have more to do with Restream, because Restream is how my streams are getting published, as it were. Instead of streaming directly to YouTube, I stream to a service called Restream, which basically streams to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, because I like giving people options. So it may be an issue with Restream, like, going down for a second. Doesn't happen too often, but there you go. What's the best console for Mega Man? Can you be a bit more specific with that question, because I'm not sure what you mean by that. Just making sure I'm not missing any secrets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got everything now. We got the heart container, we got the E-tank, and we got the upgrades. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, so this part's cool. You invade a skyship. No Man's skyship. Go down. Just make sure I've got the right weapon. And then you go inside the ship. Where would I start playing for the Mega Man series? Is there any on the Switch console? Every OG Mega Man game and every Mega Man X game is on the Switch. So Mega Man's 1 through 10 and Mega Man X's 1 through 8 are all on the system, and Mega Man 11 is on the way. You should just put every Mega Man game ever on the system. Like, put Mega Man Battle Network on there. Put the Star Force games on there. I've never played Star Force, but I played Battle Network. Put the Mega Man Zero games on there. Put ZX. Is there any other Mega Man games that are quite good? Legends, I guess? I've never really played Legends. There we go. Easy boss. It would be nice to see a Mega Man X9, but it needs to go back to sprites. I don't think the graphical style of the PS2 games hold up that well, and they feel a bit more jank from what I've heard. I've never played the PS2 games, I just know that a lot of people don't like those ones. People say X7 is rough and X8 is a little bit better, but not quite there. I think, yeah. It kinda sucks that Mega Man and Bass wasn't in the second Legacy Collection. Yeah, you'd think they would have included that. I don't know why they didn't. Because for all intents and purposes, the reason Mega Man and Bass existed, I say Bass, I know it's Bass, but I say Bass. The reason they existed was because the developers wanted to make a Mega Man game for the SNES, where the PlayStation got Mega Man 8. So they just like reused the assets and made a new game out of it. So you'd think, okay then, let's just put this in the collection, but nah. For some reason they didn't. Right, one more stage, and then we have to revisit some levels to get the rest of our stuff. This is also where we get our final upgrade, I believe. Did I mention this music is really good? Not just this song, but the soundtrack in general. Okay, so this one might require restarting the level if I fuck up. This one's kind of difficult to get. I can't believe they make this fucking hard to get. I believe this is the arm upgrade, is it not? That lets you charge all your weapons. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Yes. If you fuck that up and you break a couple blocks and then you fall, you have to restart the level because those blocks do not come back. This capture contains a part, which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster, Mega Man. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. So every special weapon we have now has a charge feature. Guess I'll give you a quick... Also, your standard X-Buster charge does that. So I guess I'll give you a quick tour of what everything does then, since we're here. So the ice does this. I'll just go through the level while doing this. So this one gives you invincibility for a short period of time. There's a heart container. I believe this one also gives you invincibility, kind of. Also, we got the final heart container, so we are now maxed out on that. All we need now are the E-tanks. Yeah, this isn't invincibility, it's just a shield. Right, that's all the weapons. Also, I'm going to show you a little Easter egg with this boss fight. So his weakness is not Boomerang Kawanger, but if you hit him with the Boomerang Kawanger, something happens. There you go. I chopped his fucking trunk off. So yeah, his weakness is the Storm Eagle, what you call it. Got your nose. Got your nose, Kyber. There we go. All of a sudden, the game is a whole lot easier when you have both full health and double defense. But once we get to Sigma's castle, the game difficulty will start to spike back up again. Now we just need to get the rest of the E-tanks and then we're golden. Right, now for a little bit of story before we do the rest of the cleaning up. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to this war against the humans. So before we do that, a couple of things we need to finish up. Starting with Spark Mandrill, we need to get the E-tank that's located here. I think you've got 2 more heart containers, really? Okay then. It looks like the heart container size matches with the weapon size. Okay then. Right, where else do we need to go? I think we need to go to Chill Penguin. Yeah, we need to go to Chill Penguin. There is a heart container here. But yeah, you're right, there's actually more heart containers that we haven't found yet. I'm kind of going off of memory, but I kind of remember where most of the stuff is. Just gonna damage boost my way through most of this shit. I've got more than enough health to get through this without wasting time. The last one is with immeaely. Okay then. Ah. Okay, so the D-pad sometimes presses up, which I do not mean to press, because that makes you dismount. Ah! See what I mean? Okay, so you need the flame cannon. I believe that's everything for this stage. I don't think there's an E-tank there. Right, back to Sting Chameleon. I think I remember what this one is. Gotta love when that L button doesn't work. Come on. Ah, you fuck! I'm trying to remember what the sub-tanks are. If I don't remember by the end of this, feel free to tell me. Right, where are they? I don't actually remember where they are. And I'd rather just move this along. Oh, I was trying to press the A button there. You have to press the star button. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I don't remember where these tanks are. One is at Flame Mammoth stage. Oh, I must have missed it then. That's weird. You'd think I would have seen that. Wasn't thorough enough. It's in the area with the miners. Right, okay. Guess I won't offer them an alcoholic beverage then. Hardy har har. Get it? Because they're minors. They're not allowed to drink alcoholic beverages. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay, so it's around this area then. I think it's above me. Yeah, because the heart container was down here. So it's above me then. I'm just kind of not even bothering to shoot because I've got enough health to get through all this. Ah, there it is. And the other is Armadillo's stage behind the first grinder robot. It was a good thing we're going there next because that's the final place we need to go for one more thing. This one. I guess we can also regrind extra lives where we're at it. We need to get another 5 lives. You can easily grind the bats using the full charging rolling shield. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Ugh. If I had the room to actually fucking do it. Right, this makes things a lot easier. Especially since RNG is nice. So we'll fill up the 3 E-tanks and then we'll grab the last one and then fill that up. So far, 1 is filled. It's a mind-numbing thing, but I need to do this. Right, that's 2. go, that's all 3. Ah! I forgot that doesn't work with them. Almost there. There we go. Now, the last secret power-up, it's like a secret that you can get. You have to get full E-tanks, full health, but you also have to do something that's kind of weird and backwards and stupid. But I guess that's the idea. It's supposed to be super secret, so you have to do this very arbitrary thing. I'll show you what it is when we get there. We're not going to be there for another minute or so. We need to get to the end of the level now. Hi, Craig. Okay, so for this part, I need to get to the end of this level and die a total of 4 times? 5 times? I'm not sure how many times you need to do it. But I need to fall down here and die for at least 3 times, I think it's... Can anyone give me the exact number? Because I am not sure what number it is. If anyone has that information on hand. Oh, check this out. You get to see the trail effects for much longer. Right, that's 2. So yeah, I don't know if you know, Moo, how many times I need to kill myself in that pit in order for this to work. It causes a lot of slowdown, but it's really fun to watch. Oh shit. Didn't need to do that, but that works, I guess. So I don't want to jump at the wrong angle and touch the boss door because I'm not supposed to do that. Right, so we'll try it now and see if this works. Ah, fuck. This might not work. I took damage there, so I don't know if this counts. But let's just double check. Oh wait, you need to... I think you need to grab that and then die. I think that's... Can someone look this up for me? Because I don't remember how this works. I think you need to grab the health and then kill yourself like 3 or 4 times. Again, it's really fucking stupid and I don't know why they make you do this. But it's kind of worth it in the end for what you get. Plus we can use that bat to recover our lives count once we're done with this. Oh shit. I was looking at the chat there, I didn't realise it was a spike pit. Whoops. How many lives do I have left? Okay, we've got enough lives to do this. I'm looking forward to playing X3 in my spare time. Yeah, I've never played X3. I remember seeing Vinny stream it like a year ago. It seems quite difficult compared to X1 and X2. I hope I get enough lives to do this, because you need to do it at least 4 times, maybe 5. How many lives have I got left? 2? I've never played X7 before, but I have heard it's bad. I will eventually get to the other X games, X7 and X8. X6 was kind of my drop-off point. I never finished X6, but I didn't like it. X6 didn't feel... X6 had a lot of problems with it when I played it, and that was like the last 2D game. Oh, there it is. That doesn't disappear, does it? Oh, you fuck! Damn it! Fucking imagine that, it disappears if you get hit once. I knew that was gonna happen. We need to get there with full health and not get hit. How many lives do we have left? 1. But we've got to do it on this life then. That's fine, we've got health back. There we go. Finally. Also, you might notice he's got a bit of a different costume now. It's like a Ryu costume. I give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please, MeleeKirby. That's the last time you'll get to hear that shitty Dr. Light voice from me. Based off of the Mega Man 8 voice. So you now have a Hadouken move. And you literally execute it by pressing down, like, quarter circle and shoot. Mega Man, you must defeat Dr. Wowie. Right, so I'm going to kill myself now so I can restart the level and go back to where that extra lives bat is. Oh, right, I need to actually die here as well. There we go. Right, now we need to go back into that level one more time and grind for lives, and then we're done. Don't ask me how I can do that voice. It's just a voice I enjoy doing. It's like when Vinny does his shitty ass Bender voice. Or Tinky Winky, I don't know. It's kinda like that, sort of. Oh, wait a minute, we went past it. I wasn't paying attention there. Can you do the half circle? I don't know, actually. I don't think so. I mean, technically you can. I don't think it makes a difference, though. I think it just registers down forwards. Actually, we can make this a lot easier on ourselves. Ah, shit. I got greedy there. Ugh, come on. Part of me is going to miss the shitty voices in Mega Man, but the other part of me is relieved to hear they're gone. Yeah, Capcom was known for having terrible voice acting during the advent of CD gaming in the early 90s. Like, the most famous or infamous, depending on your perspective, example of that was Resident Evil. That was a close one! You were almost a Jill sandwich! But that kinda leaked into Mega Man as well, with Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4. And don't worry, we will get to Mega Man X4 and its lovely, lovely cutscenes. Won't be for a while, but we will get there eventually. Oh, there we go. Right, we're all set to take on Sigma, or the first few stages leading up to Sigma. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Also, this part of the level sucks, where you have to get into the fortress. Bit of platforming hell here that's coming up. This part I remember. Let's see how many deaths it's going to take for me to get through this part. When I say this part, I mean the part that's coming up. You'll see it. You'll know what it is. I think it's a lot easier when you've got the shield though. Otherwise it's a massive pain in the ass to get through this part. Yeah, that's a lot easier with the shield. I never really thought to use that before. That's the first time I've ever used the shield for that part. It's the enemy placement that does you in otherwise. Because I was hyping that up like it was a nightmare, but only because I've only done that without that shield power up. But yeah, we're inside the castle now. Should probably be finished with this in the next half an hour. So you remember Vile from the start of the game? There he is. Stay back, X. I'll get him. Or whatever he said. Sometimes I press the button to try fast forward the dialogue, but it accidentally skips the dialogue as well if you hold it for too long. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. So yeah, you're supposed to lose against him. So I need to bring my health down to a certain point. So yeah, I'm not being shit. You can't actually beat him in this state. You need to lower your health enough before he can weaken you to trap you. There we go. I think you actually can die if you touch him by accident when he's trying to do that. Maybe, but I'm not through yet! It's not over yet! What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily! So, X, it's just you and me now. What the? NANI?! Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you can absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Yes! One shot, one kill. For context, you can only do that if you have full health and full E-tanks. If you get hit once, you lose the ability to use that. X, I've taken too much damage. Also, this is kind of surprising for a Super Nintendo game. Like, this was like 1992 or something, and you can actually see physical blood in his mouth. Other repair systems cannot handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. Also, it's kinda hard to see, but it looks like his legs were removed there. And if you're wondering, yes, this Hadouken can one-hit kill anything, including the final boss, if you're really good. Which, spoiler alert, I'm not good enough to do that, because you need to get into the right position to execute it without getting hit. Also, this room sucks. Shit. Well, that's good. This is one of those rooms where you get to hear me fucking sounding like Vinny doing a Sonic impression. There we go. Actually, I might go back down to try something. Yeah, mate, yeah! Shit. Oh, that works. That works. Oh. I'm gonna try something, if it gives me a chance to. Oh wait, it's a... right, okay. I thought we were at the boss there, but we've got a Maverick first. Yeah, fuck you. I thought that was the corridor leading into the main boss of this stage. But it's not. That feels so fucking good when you get that though. Yeah, it's great watching Mega Man just destroy everything with that. Plus it speeds up the endgame for me. Right, okay, so you cannot use Hadouken while using a weapon. A sub-weapon. Yeah, let's see if we can one-hit kill this thing. Oh shit. Oh! Fuck. Really? Fucking really? Thanks, miniature spiders. Fuck. This one's easy. I'm really bad at trying to... like, I know how this works, I'm just really bad at mentally processing where he's going to go in, like, 1 second. There we go. Shit! Well, that sucks. On the plus side, we can attempt to Hadouken it to death, provided it actually plays nice and doesn't drop any mini spiders, and if the RNG on the paths are nice. Shit. Oh no. Fuck off. Hate this boss. This one sucks. Sucks! I tried to double tap dash there. Yeah, there's a reason I don't like this boss. It's extremely RNG heavy. Not to mention he throws that bullshit at you. Right, let's hope I can actually get this time. Ah, crap. Ah! Why am I so bad at this? On the plus side though, your charge beam, your full charge beam is quite strong, I think. Oh, that's lovely. Ah. Shit. Ah. I thought I was going to stop at the middle there. Such a boring boss as well. It takes so fucking long just to beat it. How many lives have I got left? 6? Ah, fuck off. Yeah, that's always nice. Like, let's just drop the spider immediately, and let one of them land immediately on Mega Man. That's like the worst RNG right there. Do you think this is where Vinny's spider closet is? Because it kind of feels like it. Okay, this is the easy one. Shit. I thought I was going to go to the left there. Yeah. Please stop doing that. No drop here the spiders, please. There we go. Pretty devastating in pink is the name of that achievement. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's probably the worst boss in the entire game. And for good reason. Yeah, you want a good boss fight to have some element of RNG to kind of keep you on your toes. Usually in most games it's like you've got 2 or 3 preset attack patterns in the RNG just picks one of those like every time it attacks. This one is just all fucking RNG, like it's just basically, let's see what kind of path we're going to generate for you and barely give you enough time to react to it, if at all. It's not fun, but we got past it at least. Sadly, I've lost like half of my lives as a result of that. Oh, we've still got 6. Oh, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, no fucking way. I completely forgot for a second I had that there. At least this is the easiest of the Mavericks. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to try to use the Hadoken on every mini-boss and boss wherever possible. Within reason. But every Maverick I'll try to do it on, because I've beaten the Mavericks already. There we go. You can actually kill the enemies and steal their mechs before they jump in them. Oh, right, my mech destroyed. Gotta love when they don't let you go up the ladder. Yeah, there we go. Nice. trying to get health, but it's not liking me. It's not playing nice. Gotta love when their RNG doesn't play nice. Seems to give you health more often when you're like destroying bats, not so much when you're doing this. Yeah, sorry this is taking longer than intended. Ah. I was hoping that those red things down there, turrets, would increase the likelihood of giving me health back, but I don't think it really changes anything. I'll give this a couple more minutes. If I don't get it by then, I'm just going to continue. Because the boss is coming up, the next Maverick, and I want to see if I can Hadouken it. Ugh. So fucking monotonous when the RNG doesn't listen to you, when it doesn't want to give you what you want. Because I don't know if the things that it drops are tied to chance or if it's tied to the enemy. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh shit, I almost fucked that up. Ah! You dick. I fucking knew I was gonna get hit before I even had the chance to do that. I mean, it's not that hard of a boss anyway, I just wanted to see if I could actually get the... see if I could get that Hadouken off. Couldn't do it. Yeah, why couldn't it give me that, like, 5 hours ago? I don't know if there's if this is the boss or if this is a Maverick. Okay, it's the boss. Well, not going to be doing that. Thankfully, when you defeat that thing, the spikes go away. Wouldn't it be funny if the spikes stay there and you just die anyway? Well, not really, but it would be weird to see that. Right, we're almost there. 2 more stages. Or 1 more stage and then it's Sigma stage. This is where the rest of the Robot Masters are going to be. I keep saying Robot Masters, I mean to say Mavericks. I mean, same difference really, just different term. Ugh. Of course that was going to happen. I was hoping it would stop, it would unroll where I did the Hadouken. Because it doesn't give you a huge window to actually hit him. I can't believe that went right under him. But we'll keep trying, see what happens. How long has the stream been on for? 5 hours? That's fine then, we'll probably be able to finish this within the next 20-30 minutes. Don't remember which Robot Master this is for. Oh, Sting Chameleon, right. Ugh! Well, fuck off then. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Pretty easy fight. Would have been a whole lot easier if I could get that Hadouken down. Just making sure I'm getting the input right. Spark Mandrill. This might be easy actually. Ah, fuck off. I tried to do the input. Shit. This is going to be every Maverick fight now, it's just going to be me failing to do Hadouken. Would be nice to get at least one more before we get to Sigma. Shit. Well, I know what boss is next, but I don't know if I can get health drops from these things. I don't think you can. At least it doesn't seem like it. No, I don't think they actually dropped anything. It doesn't seem like it. I think they're purely just there to inconvenience you at best. Right, 3 more and I'm done. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, yeah, I don't think they drop anything, unfortunately. So I need to do a launch octopus without Hadouken. Kind of a shame because he stands around a lot, so it might have been easy to get this one. Oh, never mind. Fucking bastard would have hit me with that anyway. There we go. What a terrible fight. I think there's one more Maverick after this, I don't remember. It might be Boomerang Kawanger. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's Flame Mammoth. Nice. Well, at least we got one more. Let's see if we can get Boomerang Kawanger now. And it's a good thing we didn't get hit there because there was no health pickups between now and then. Oh wait, did we do Quanger? Because now we're at the actual boss. I tried to... It is possible to Hadoken him, it's just a very specific point you need to do it. Shit. This is not a fun boss. Yep. Not a fun boss whatsoever. Let me just check the timing on this. Yeah, there's several frames between when you execute it and when it actually releases from your hands. Ah! I tried to double tap there. I usually use the L button to dash, but my finger that's pressing the L button was getting tired from all the L button pushing. So I tried to like double tap the D-pad to do the dash shortcut. Didn't work. Nah. Yeah, I'm going back to using the L button. Oh shit. Fuck, that's totally fair. Shit. Blech. I hate it when it does that. Where it just goes all over the place. Like, really fast. Dead. Yep. Even with double defense, this thing takes a lot of fucking health off of you. It is possible to Hadoken it, you need to be in a very specific spot in order to... Like, when the head is diagonally opposite of where the lower half is sitting. Well, at least I got a head start on this. Yeah, when it does that, I think, no. It's like a move where they like are diagonally opposite of each other and then the head diagonally comes back down. When you get into that position, you can barely hit it with the Hadoken. But at the very least, I'll beat this boss this time. Unless I royally fuck this up, which I probably will. Nah, I got this. Yeah, all the bosses in Sigma's Fortress are really annoying. Not as bad as the spider, but the spider is quite rough. And this one is not too far behind. Right, I believe we're all set then to take on Sigma. Yep, here we go, this is Sigma's tower. final one. Let's grind for some extra lives while we're here. I'm not sure what the likelihood of extra lives appearing is, but let's get a couple for this fight. In fact, how many lives do we have? Right, we could probably do this a few times. Oh, I got one anyway as I was going up. What are the odds of that happening? Let's turn this off. I haven't even started Octopath yet, something I've been meaning to do. Welcome, I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. He betrayed me! You should live. Should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Do not disappoint me, X. Get fucked. Yes. Now for the real fight to begin. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good as a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret having ever defied me. Shit. Let me think for a second. It's E-Spark. I'm not sure if you can Hadouken if you use the E-Tank. I don't think so. At least we got rid of the dog. Stupid dog! Stupid dog, you make me look bad! I've never actually watched Courage, but I do know the reference. I know it's one of those shows I really need to watch. Come on, come. I was waiting for him to move there. Right, so you'd think that's the final boss because it's like two forms. Well, technically it's one form, but you had a boss before that. But nope, you've got 3 fights for the final boss, and this is it, the last one. Oops, D-pad, please. Shit. Might as well test this. Ah. Okay, so you can Hadouken after using the E-Tank. I don't want to needlessly waste the E-Tanks though. Ugh. Bastard. Ah, you fuck. Prevented me from jumping there. Shit. I barely got any hits in that time. Okay, how was I supposed to dodge that? Really now? Fuck. There we go. Not the best way I could have ended that, but at least we did it first try. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid that can't be destroyed by you. YX, why have you done this to us? Without humans, my Reploid brothers could have been ushered in a new age. There we go. He dead. He very dead. But yeah, that's a pretty tough fight. Even with 4 E-tanks, because every attack does so much damage. And like, just getting in the right spot to attack him is a problem in and of itself. Also get ready for the longest story-ending crawl. So I'm going to wait a little bit, then I'll start reading it. The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory may never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Just gonna wait for this to scroll up a bit. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. ... 5 dots. Congrats, you've beaten this boss in way less times than I did. I was pretty sure I was going to die at least once to that boss, because it is a pain in the arse. Probably would have died if I didn't get the Hadouken on the dog, because the dog would have probably done some damage to me. So there you go. So I'll be ending the stream shortly. I guess I could put on the OAV to end this, because that will give you some more context to the greater story to the game. I think the OAV, is it OAV or OEV? I can't even speak. OVA or OAV. It's kind of like a small anime thing. But yeah, I guess I could play that. Hopefully Capcom won't fucking copyright claim my channel if I do that. I'm sure I'll be fine. OVA, right, okay. So yeah, I'll play that. It's like 10 minutes and then I'll end the stream. There are some other features that I will show next time, or whenever. Like, I think there's like a boss mode where you can play against 2 bosses at the same time. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. Yep, there we go. And now for the credits roll, and then that's it. And then I'll show you the OVA. God, it's really warm. Or I'm feeling warm because my windows are shut. So as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm going to open those windows. Is there anything I haven't talked about today that I wanted to bring up? I mostly talked about what I was going to bring up. Just that DuckTales continues to... I thought that said Kirby there for a second, under music composers. Just that the DuckTales reboot continues to be really good. And I know I keep talking about it, and I'll try to stop. But I'm just really happy that it's as good as it is, because it could have been god-awful. Thanks for playing, presented by Capcom. I think the original SNES version has... I think it may be this game or it may be Mega Man 7, but it has like a weird barcode thing at the bottom of the screen when you finish playing the game. I don't know if it's this one or Mega Man 7, but it's kind of weird that it's there. It may be both, for all I know. But it's just like a string of numbers. I guess it's like the build number or like the, I don't know, barcode number, like I said. If you hang on that screen long enough though, you get this. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I shall return. I will see you very soon, X. Very soon. So yeah, what's kind of weird about this is you'd think it would return to the title screen, but it actually just stops on this screen. So that's more or less the real end of the game. So let's leave that, and I will show you the OVA. God damn it. I believe it's under Museum. Yeah, here it is, Day of Sigma. An animated short feature featuring the beginnings of Sigma's rebellion, originally released with the game Maverick Hunter X, which was the PSP game I mentioned earlier. So it's kind of cool to see that they put this on here as well. Like, why wouldn't you put that on here? Plus it's going to look even better, because it's upscaled, as opposed to playing on a PSP screen. So yeah, let's just sit back and watch this. I'll try not to talk too much over it. In fact, I'll turn the volume up on this one. So this takes place before
Arriving at drop point in
the first game.
seconds.
X, do you copy?
Fire at will once the target is in range.
Basically, this is before Sigma becomes a Maverick.
Now arriving at drop point.
It's not the best of voice acting, but it is better than Mega Man X4. So I think it's like 10 minutes, I think. Again, I'll try not to talk too much. He looks like he's got Buzz Lightyear's armor for some reason. Where are we dropping, boys? We going to Tilted Towers? Okay, that was a bad joke, I apologise. Sorry, not sorry. Also, Mega Man actually has an adult voice. Like, X has an adult voice, compared to X4 where he sounds like a kid for some reason.
Chill Penguin Company, commence operation.
Roger! I'll secure the area! What? The thing's hardly damaged! Here it comes! What? Stop that thing!
Zero, do you have a fix on the main generator?
It's no good! This thing's too fast! I can't get close! Take this!
Can't really think of much to say. I don't want to talk too much over it.
It's so strong!
Commander, that thing's way more powerful than we thought. I'll go back him up.
Yeah, X's voice doesn't sound too bad. Like, listen to his voice in Mega Man X4 and compare the two. It's kind of like night and day. I would have loved to see this become a full series.
Help me!
I won't let you push my friends around like that! Get the generator!
Help me!
The generator, X! Shoot the generator! X, hurry!
He's worried he's going to hurt the other guy. That's why he hesitated. At least I believe that was the reason, because you saw him right in front of the generator. Pardon my inability to speak. Yeah, it would make a great anime. There is a Mega Man Battle Network anime, but they didn't really make one of X.
Casualties confirmed. Prepare a full retreat. Be sure to disarm all combatants.
X! Why didn't you shoot?
Chill, Penguin.
Do you have any idea how many casualties there would have been if the commander hadn't taken that thing out when he did?
X. It was my fault I let that mechanoloid get a hold of me. I'm just glad the commander was able to get me out of that mess.
Yes, sir. Understood.
X,
Yes, Commander Sigma, sir.
your aiming capabilities are no different than my own. You could have easily hit the generator.
I noticed the
You are
video.
aware that there was only a small chance that our compatriot would have been hit by the blast, correct?
I noticed the audio and video slightly out of sync.
Listen well, X. There are times when we Maverick Hunters cannot afford to hesitate in pulling the trigger. We must become both sword and shield to those who cannot protect themselves. That is our sworn duty. Never forget that.
Commander Sigma.
He
Commence
really,
retreat once casualties have been assessed.
Yes, sir.
he really does look like he's got Buzz Lightyear armor, doesn't he?
There have been 7 incidents of mechanoloids going Maverick this month.
Has the commander spoken to Dr. Kane about it yet?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Maverick. What could cause someone to go Maverick anyway?
Program errors, short circuits in the electronic brain. The very things that give us Reploids our advanced processing power could also be our greatest weakness.
There's Boba Fett, I mean Vile.
Vile. Looks like he must have caused a ruckus again. I'm afraid for every kind and sensitive hunter like you, X, there always seems to be a borderline maverick rabble-rouser like Vile out there.
Does this short go over why he becomes evil? It shows you him going evil, but I don't remember if it goes into the specifics. I haven't seen this short in like a good few years.
There's been a lot of action around here lately.
Yes, Dr. Kane. Maverick crime has been steadily increasing. Even giant mechanoloids have begun to run amok.
And how is X doing?
As far as his judgment and abilities on the battlefield are concerned, he has shown tremendous promise. However, he tends to hesitate when the situation calls for decisive action.
He worries too much. Of course, that is his greatest feature, and the source of his potential. Sigma, you don't have that problem at all. When I found that robot, X, sealed away so long ago, I utilized his design concept to give birth to you Reploids. Reploids have the ability to think and act on their own, just like human beings. But the only one who seems to worry and fret so deeply is X. That is the source of his great potential.
His worrying shows potential? It's not a weakness?
Well, I suppose it might be, under normal circumstances. But in this case, it could be the beginning of a new connection between robots and humans. Of course, we don't know yet if that potential will be a wellspring of hope or usher in an era of utter chaos. I've extended my life as long as possible to see it all play out, but it looks like I won't be around long enough now.
Kind of grim, actually.
Training sequence concluded.
Oh man, I missed 5%.
95%. That's very good, Zero.
Storm Eagle.
Storm Eagle,
I
yep.
thought you were supposed to be patrolling the missile base.
With the automated defense system complete, they trimmed down my tour of duty. Starting today, I'm just a regular hunter again.
I see.
Anyway, we've been summoned to a hearing on the out-of-control mechanoloid. Let's go, Zero.
It reminds me of Falco for some reason.
We now know that a mechanoloid stationed in a dismantled building went berserk. However, it now appears that it was under the control of an unknown party.
So there was no one inside? It was being controlled remotely?
That's right.
Wait a minute. What about the mechanoloid security program?
A system that complicated really shouldn't be so easy to hack!
There is a chance that the perpetrator has managed to completely crack our security codes.
Well, where's it being controlled from?
The signal has been camouflaged by being routed through a series of satellites. But the origin has been tracked to here, Able City Sector 16 East.
You gotta be kidding me! That's so close! Does Commander Sigma know about this?
We've contacted him. X and Zero's team is to be dispatched immediately following a briefing. Those are his orders.
Roger.
I'm assuming you can hear the audio of the OVA just fine. Maybe a little bit over 10 minutes actually, maybe closer to 20 minutes. 15 to 20.
It's too quiet.
Wanna
I'll let it
check
play
it
out.
out, X?
How much you want to bet that I'll get
What is
some sort of cease and desist? Well, not cease and desist, but that one of those content ID things where they put adverts on your video just because it's got this. Not quite a copyright strike, but still a minor nuisance.
No dice. I'm afraid that whatever data was here must be gone now.
That's quite a feat.
Status report.
Sir, looks like it must have been an inside job. They were done in shortly after the mechanoloid went berserk.
It's plenty loud, but that's good.
What do you make of it, Zero?
Well, no matter who did it, it seems fairly obvious that they have incredible combat skills. Each and every blow is directed at a weak spot.
Since this is technically part of a video game, I think I'm okay with streaming this. Like, I think... Like, I don't think it would go beyond that and give me like a content strike, a copyright strike, whatever.
Now a fugitive. Storm Eagle Company begin searching the area.
Yes, sir.
Content ID isn't a big deal, as long as you don't monetize your videos or try to monetize them.
Storm Eagle Company Troop A has been requested to move to point 449.
Another incident in Sector 28 West?
Please be patient. We're still tracing the signal.
Reporting a problem.
I think Vile is being punished. We're all ready.
You've reached Hunter Base. Another Berserk Mechanaloid? Where? Okay. What? That close?
At some point I want to stream the Mega Man Zero series. Like, that's like one of my favourite Mega Man series. It's one a lot of people don't talk about actually, and it's really fucking good. Both in terms of gameplay and the overall story of the games. There's only 4 of them, but it didn't really need any more than 4 to complete the narrative. At some point in the future I'll probably stream those.
Come to reprimand me in person, did you?
I can't believe it's gotten this bad.
All these berserk mechanaloids. Why do I get the feeling that they're just here to distract us?
You think whoever's behind this has a different goal in mind?
X, Zero, we have an emergency. The ex-Maverick Hunter Vile has just escaped from his cell.
What?
Report to the
Yeah, Zero Collection would be great actually. Thing is, there was a Zero Collection for the DS, but it's really expensive now. They should just re-release it on eShop for like $20.
Now, what is your next order? Commander? Commander Sigma, please respond.
What's the matter?
Something's wrong. I can't raise Commander Sigma.
Especially since the Switch isn't going to get a conventional virtual console, it makes sense to re-release them as a collection package.
There's no way this can be Vile's work. He doesn't have this kind of attack capability. All the
Yeah, he
blows
would
were
use a big
directed
mech to
weak
destroy all of them.
spots. Whatever Reploid is responsible for this, they must have great analytical and combat skills. Well, no matter who did it, it seems fairly obvious that they have incredible combat skills. Each and every blow is directed at a weak spot.
So, you think whoever's responsible made the mechanaloids go berserk as a cover so he could spring Vile?
This is Zero.
X, Zero, we've managed to trace the hacker's location. The Berserk mechanaloids are being controlled from the missile base. I've tried contacting all personnel, but the signal is being disrupted. I haven't been able to get through to Commander Sigma for a few minutes either.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think we're approaching the 3rd act now, so we're almost done with this. Probably another 5-6 minutes, I think. Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Someone's here.
Not like I've got anything to do anyway. I'm fine watching this.
Don't move!
Commander Sigma!
X, Zero. It looks like the enemy was using the security system here to control the mechanaloids.
So that must be how they managed to camouflage their location.
They knew it would take a while to trace.
Commander Sigma, headquarters told us they were having trouble contacting you.
Ah, yes. I had to deactivate my transmitter to maintain cover. Of course, none of that matters now.
Commander Sigma! Zero!
Tell me, how did you figure it out?
The perpetrator was so skilled. Not many Reploids have specs that high. It wasn't hard to put 2 and 2 together. That's why I was ready for your attack just now.
I congratulate you on your detective skills, Zero, but it is X who deserves my admiration. His innocence is what makes him special, you see. He's an incredible Reploid specimen. Wouldn't you agree?
Commander Sigma, what are you doing? Let him go, please!
Now's your chance, X. Fire. If you really want to stop me, you'll have to shoot, destroying Zero in the process. What's the matter? Shoot! Yes! You can't do it, can you, X?
Zero!
As I've already told you, X, there are times when you can't hesitate to pull the trigger. You couldn't do it. You missed your last chance to stop me. We are one button away from launching every missile stored in this facility. They're aimed at our own city. What'll it be, X? Will you sacrifice the city or shoot me? Perhaps it's time you laid down your arms.
As bad as Wily is, Sigma just seems far more sinister of a villain. Yeah, I think it's more. I think that it kind of helps that Wily is more cartoony as a villain.
For our future,
and this one's more serious.
I believe that it's time we put Reploid potential to the ultimate test.
You set this up from the start. Made the mechanoloids go berserk? Caused the death and suffering of countless innocents?
There are many others on my side. You see, evolution requires sacrifice. Behold!
Getting a little philosophical there, Sigma.
The missile base,
Missiles have been launched! Now calculating trajectory.
Reploids, created by humanity, yet possessing abilities far beyond our own.
46 seconds until missile contact. They're headed for Able City.
Mankind's arrogance? No.
You invited all of this upon yourself, X. Limitless potential and limitless danger both lie within you. Is this the end? Not at all. It is the beginning of my new world!
X.
Who are you?
It is I, Thomas Light. I created you, X.
X.
Pretty decent voice.
X. Is that my name?
That's right. It's a variable. It represents limitless potential. You see, you are a new type of robot who can think for himself.
So yeah, that was pretty much Dr. Light's final project. As you can see there.
What's the matter, Doctor? You look tired.
You truly are just like us humans, X. That's why I'm afraid that mankind is not quite ready to accept you. We are not yet mature. They may very well view your limitless evolutionary potential as something to be feared. The name X also carries connotations of danger. I'm sorry, X. I didn't have enough time to see you enter the world.
Dr. Light.
I've given you the power to think, to worry, and to grow and evolve as you fight. But it is too soon for that power to be unleashed.
Doctor, I'll use this power to fight for justice, to fight for hope.
Of course you will. I believe it to be so. X, I want you to use that conscience of yours to fight for the people of the future. They will need someone like you to guide them.
Doctor!
Farewell, X. You are the world's one true hope.
It's kind of ironic that Wily and Light's ultimate creations ended up becoming partners instead of fighting each other. Yeah, it's kind of funny that it played out like that. NANI?! I don't know why I keep saying that.
Sigma.
So this is the power that you possess. The potential to advance all Reploids.
Sigma. X.
Who created Sigma again? I'm not actually sure. X, what am I fighting for? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not actually sure who created Sigma.
The time has come to prove your mettle against me. This fight will decide the fate of all Reploids. The battle may be over, but the war is just beginning.
Right, well there you go then, that's the day of Sigma. Pretty good little OVA. I keep mixing those two letters up. So yeah, we're done for now. We'll do some Mega Man X2 next time. I'm not going to waste time checking the gallery and stuff, we might check that next time. And then we've got these double boss things which we'll check out later. But yeah, I'm kind of glad to see that they've re-released that on this collection, and it's upscaled to what I'm assuming was its original resolution. Because on the PSP, of course, they had to downscale it to fit on the screen and the UMD memory limitations, I guess. So yeah, good on them for re-releasing that in this collection in its full quality.
Mega Man X.
So yeah, I look forward to doing some Mega Man X2. So I'll be doing that soon, and I look forward to it.